whatever. I don't know the whole circuitry and all that stuff. I'm told to use the word circuitry. So, but I get it. Circuits, electricity, and so which way go straight? I have to ask my spirit guide in the sky which way to go. So funny. So it always feels good out here. You know, there's nothing like Ivy Leaguers to raise you up, or anyone in a healthy position. It just sort of lifts you up. Of course, money always lifts people up, and then if people try to take you down by stealing money or being incredibly unfair and uncaring, you never know when the price has to be paid. I almost got a job in this building over here. It's neuroscience. It's that one, right? The modern looking one. So I almost got a job over there. It's one of these. That's not the library, right? But can you believe this? An editor of mine from ages ago who was overqualified for the position also interviewed for that job. People in the world of editing and writing tend to hop around on jobs. They'll do like 2 or 3 years here, 2 or 3 years there. It's kind of common because everyone's looking for better, I guess. And she wound up getting the job, and I was like, why would she want to get a lesser job? But you see how she kind of pushed me out of contention? And she was overqualified, and she didn't need it. She had a husband and his income also. So I kind of was like, oh well, thumbs down on her. But a certain personality might have fit into that role, and I'm a certain type of person, so maybe they needed someone who was more bland or business oriented. I don't know what the word is. I'm sorry to sound so negative, but anyway, I guess you need tickets and everything to get in. You probably can't just walk in during these trials or whatever. Nationals. This is awesome. I grew up a certain way, so it was a long haul just to get me to the point where I exercised. Not everyone, has the best. Yeah, ticket sales. Should I walk in a little bit? Or? So there's the Franklin Field. So they have ticket sales up there. And you can kind of see. Did they remodel a little bit? It's been a while since I've been here, but it looks nicer than I remember. So I think they remodeled it a little bit. Oh, here's the athletic ticket office. I'm not going to buy tickets, but so that's the field for however much it's worth. You can see around here. Mr. Softy, what's he doing here? So, how many people are going to partake of Mr. Softy here? So, delicious shakes. I guess if people have kids and stuff, they'll still get it. I've been totally revamped. I was told to use the word revamp. It's so funny. So I don't really eat dairy unless it's in yogurt. So that would have a lot of that culture stuff in there, or probiotics and stuff like that. Right, acidibilis or whatever it is. Otherwise, it would be bad for me to eat ice cream that's dairy. I actually do have a bad reaction to stuff like that. Go to the bathroom and a lot of discomfort. But thank God they have all these alternatives like Oatly and Nadamu and stuff like that. Oatly is really good. If you ever want to try it, it tastes so good you would be like, I'm going back to it. It's even better than So Delicious. So Delicious is another brand. So. Hospital Medical Center stuff. Like a whole avenue of Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, the new Penn Med Center, this copper looking one. Are we going up in there? So, and a lot more. So I have a niece who sometimes comes into the Perlman Med Center because of a serious heart situation and also kidney issues. So, anyway. Right, it's kind of sad because, you know, I would not want to have all those issues because I want to be able to do things that other people do like this, you know. And it's like, how do you get to be that healthy, or how do you get to be this, that, and the other? So I spent my life trying to figure out how to do those things. And of course you have to have some money as well. It does cost money to buy shoes and the right kind of running wear. And then you get out there and you run and you're like, oh, this is the worst shirt ever. I'm gonna have to get something that makes me, you know, feel better when running, or shorts that crawl up your, you know, if you're not super skinny, and it still happens to skinny people, I guess. But you know how your shorts crawl up in between your thighs and you're like, you know, this is the worst. So, excuse me, I got a little something in my throat. What if people you're around or people you pass can actually do that? What if people can control people in a way that you never imagined? And in a way, they sort of get into your vocal cords a little bit. It could wind up feeling like a feather in your throat, similar. I know no one will believe me, but whatever. I gave up. So this is the southern side of Franklin Field. So south is that way, and east is straight, west is behind me, and north is that way. Kubota. It's so funny because I see these all the time now. When I was in Gainesville, Florida, I used to pass by a Kubota dealership, and it's just all I see is Kubota now all the time. It's so funny. You know, it's always fun to come out here because these people get the good stuff, if you know what I mean. They might be born into a better situation. I mean, that's basically what it is. And they get the good stuff, which means, you know, everybody looks a little bit more awesome and beautiful, and it's like, how do you get to be like that? And hopefully you find a niche where, you know, it helps you feel the same way. But, you know, yeah. Well, anyway, there's smokestacks over there. It's called Devil's Pocket over there by that plant. It's not too bad here. I don't feel like Penn Medicine. Of the draw, right? We could go back to the soul, you know, life, choose your life program, right? Who knows? You know, we have to deal with the card